Hello, it is Friday, February 21st, 2025. I'm Chris Primo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Friday puzzle today, which means we're going to be solving a themeless crossword, the first of two themeless puzzles for the week. And it's a Friday puzzle, might be a bit punny and misdirecting, we'll find out soon enough. And today's potentially punny and misdirecting edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Chelsea B., Adam T., and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, support this channel through those contributions. They keep the series sustainable, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to those four, and thanks to everybody who supports the channel by way of Patreon. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link, where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again to those patrons and everybody who supports the channel. And thanks if you subscribe on YouTube, which is a big help in and of itself. And finally, there's that Daily Solve Discord chat server you can join. There's a description field link to that nice friendly chat community, so do check it out. And that's that. Let's get on to today's crossword. It's been constructed by Colin Adams, who's responsible for about half a dozen puzzles that have run in the New York Times, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving, shall we? Bachelorette party activity. Not sure offhand. What about this? Amazon nuisances. I assume this is some kind of, I don't know, poisonous animal or something? I don't know. Mozart's De Hüllerhache, for one. Is that an aria, probably? It's probably an aria from an opera. I'm not sure which one, but let's see. Pixar character described as nothing less than the finest chef in France. That is Remy the Rat, presumably from Ratatouille. I think that's how he's described in the review at the end of the film. Lead-in cake in Southern cuisine. Lead-in to cake in Southern cuisine. Lead into cake, so something cake, presumably, is what this is, but I don't know what that is. Oat cake? I don't know. Okay, musical units are stanzas or measures? I don't think that's right. Spent. Tired, exhausted, fatigued, something like that. Pot growers activity, question mark. So this makes me wonder if it's being used in a way that isn't the most obvious. When you read that and you think, oh, maybe someone who grows marijuana, but the question mark makes me think it isn't used in the obvious way like that. So what might it be? I don't know that either. Just yanking your chain, that's all. So essentially what, saying just kidding, or maybe it's I kid, something like that. Let's see, I don't know if that works. Let's see, made an impression, question mark. Etched or dented or something, made an impression. ID'd? I don't think that's right. Classic milk accompaniment. Classic milk accompaniment. Oh my goodness, it's the official snack cookie of the New York Times crossword. It's the Oreo cookie. Rarely entered into the grid as a two-word phrase like this, but there we have it. I think that's probably the answer. Boy, that K was very helpful there. Donut in soccer. Is that nil? 0 points, probably. Frozen flexible first aid items. Frozen flexible. Are they flexible while they're frozen? Those two things seem at odds with one another. I'm not sure what this is. Bachelorette party activity. Something ing. Oh, gel something? Gel packs or something, maybe? A few hours for doing whatever. Time to kill. There we go. That looks good. Amazon nuisance. Well, probably ends with an S. So for instance, say, right? Here's an example of this thing, for instance. This thing, say. Okay, so leading cake in Southern cuisine. I'm still not sure about that. Musical units. Oh, octaves. Right, okay, units between two of the same note. All right, spent. pooped. You're saying I'm very tired. I'm worn out. I'm pooped. Maybe made an impression. Aped. Ah, you made it. Oh, right. Okay. So made an impression. You read that, and again, it looks like it's saying, "Oh, you were someone was kind of struck by you. They found your presence impressive or something." But no, it's. I thought, well, we'll use it literally. So maybe it means you physically etched into something or impressed upon it. But no, it's a different. I was on the right track in terms of thinking it punnily, but here it means an impression in the sense of imitated someone. Okay, pot grower activity. Toked. Okay, it is. So why the question mark? I guess because, I don't know, pot growers activity. I guess because this isn't the activity involved in the growing itself. I'm not quite sure I understand the punniness there, but anyway, that's the answer. So bachelorette party, oh, no, maybe it's not this. Because bachelorette party activity could be bar hopping. So what is this? Pot growers activity poked. What is that? Sorry, I need to pause for 1 second. I think I have a cough coming up. Okay, what is this? Pot growers activity state. You could state something, you could aver it. Oh, right. Okay. It was punny. Look at that poker. Wow. Okay, good. So yes, you're right. Or rather, I was sort of right in trying to think of an alternative meaning here. So you grow the pot of a poker game by anteing into it. Wow. Okay, good. That's a very clever clue. All right. Well, let's keep going. Frozen flexible first aid items. Right. These are, it might be gel packs. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Is that for icing sprains or something? I'm not sure. Jewelry designer Picasso. I'm not sure about that. Okay, we'll have to start somewhere new. Sea of blank, body of water at one end of the Kerch Strait. Should I know this? I probably should know this. What is this? Part of a rack. Part of a rack. I don't know, sorry. Rarest of all state birds. I don't know. I mean, I think the nene is a state bird of Hawaii, maybe, and it fits in 4 letters, and it's probably rare. But I don't know if that's actually the answer. It's 4 letters, so it would fit. Let's look at the crosses and see if that helps. Part of a rack. Rhyming trajectory for success. Rhyming trajectory for success. What does that mean? I assume it means a phrase that has rhyming words within it, and it means success or you're on the right track because it's a trajectory for success. But I don't know the answer. Sort who, and I don't know if Nene is correct here. Sort who might go for all the bells and whistles. I don't know about that either, sorry. Annoyances. Not sure. Maybe I should remove this. Sue at Chicago's Field Museum. Oh, I think Sue is the name of a T-Rex skeleton. I wonder if that's in Chicago's Field Museum. Let's see. Part of a rack. Well, if this were this, or at least if this were an N, this could be an antler, like a rack of a stag. It's antlers. That could be it. I like that because it would give me more crosses. Let's see. Rhyming trajectory for success. Here to stay. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Jewelry designer Picasso. Sort who might go for all the bells and whistles. What does that mean? All the bells and whistles with a question mark. So there's something punny there. So we might be doing something with literal bells and whistles. What would that mean? I don't know. Annoyances, vexations? Oh, the Sea of Azov in Ukraine? Okay, that's probably right. Let's see. Sea of Azov, body of water at one end of the Kerch Strait. I'm sure that must be right. Okay, and that would help confirm vexations, which is good as well. So who's the jewelry designer Picasso? I don't think I recognize that. Rhyming trajectory for success, 0 to hero. There we go. That rhymes and describes a trajectory towards success. Sort who might go for all the bells and whistles. One, presumably that's one as a complete word, and then there's more words after that, but I don't know what they are. Okay, bold bit of ink. So a tat, some kind of tattoo. Bold bit. Not sure what that means in this case. Elbows for a chef, macaroni. So, elbow-shaped pasta, little curved pasta arcs. Pioneer in subscription TV. HBO was a big early, subscribed cable channel. Sort who might go for all the bells and whistles. One-man band. Yes, who have, outrageous devices with all kinds of bells and whistles and drums and things. Okay, suggest to mean something is to suggest it. And explorer's aids are maps. Caves are, well, it could be caves the noun, or it could be caves as a verb. You could say, well, I cave, I give in. But I'm not sure. Tips off. If you tip someone off, you warn them. Gun support could be a bipod. You could sort of rest some artillery on a bipod, two-legged support. Subtly flirts with, winks at, I suppose. Yeah, it's reasonable. Caves are dens? Yeah, okay. You could have a little den, a little cave, like a bear. What pagonophobia is the fear of? I don't know. I don't recognize that fear. We'll have to come back to it. Love letters. Not sure. Does it mean, I assume it means love the emotion. It could mean love the tennis score, but it seems less likely. Love letters. So is this an abbreviation for something? I'm not sure. Square. A dweeb? Like a dork? Let's see if that works. Love letters. What is this? Oh, I've seen this, honestly, I think I've seen this mainly a couple times in the crossword, but who knows? SWAK, sealed with a kiss. I think that's what this means, put it at the end of a letter or something, I suppose. But yeah, I think that must be right. I've seen that once or twice. What pagonophobia is the fear of? I have no idea. It's probably going to be something very odd and obscure. Stalk, a stem of a plant. Where stars are born. I assume this is going to be in astronomical sense, but maybe not. Where stars are born. Not sure. Help me get the answer. Some October lawn decorations. October lawn decorations. So probably Halloween themed. Not wombats. Not combat. Jumbo something. I don't think that's right either. Game with numbered cards. Probably Uno in 3 letters. Tombstone. Right. Tombstones. There we go. Might have those decorating your lawn in a spooky manner. Soup with rice noodles is pho, which I just had yesterday. Its name in Botswana is the same as the word for money. I'm not sure offhand. Maybe, is it the name of the currency? I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. Teen trouble, acne maybe, commonly associated with teens. 4-footed friends are pets. Help me get the answer. I need a hint. There we go. Sometimes easy to feel this way when solving a crossword. Its name in Botswana is the same as the word for money, right? Okay, still not sure. 50-cent piece, ? And cent being capitalized makes me think we're referring to 50 Cent the rapper, not a coin worth 50 cents. So a rap would be, there we go. That's simple as that. Its name in Botswana. Oh, rain? All right, so maybe it does rain money there. And then where stars are born is something, outer space, right? Okay. It is referring to stars in an astronomical sense, and the answer was as straightforward as it comes. So, right, pagonophobia is the fear of beards. Amazing. Good weird word. Okay. Stop, think of the consequences. I guess I become increasingly fearful to such people over the course of maybe a week. Till I shave again. Okay, stop. Think of the consequences. Something, don't do it. You might implore someone about to engage in a foolish action. Villeneuve, who directed Dune, is Denis Villeneuve, the film director. And then going backward in skateboarding slang. I don't know. If I didn't have any crosses, well, no, never mind. It says Villeneuve. I was going to say this could be Lynch, who directed Dune as well, but no, it couldn't be because it says Villeneuve. But anyway, going backward in skateboarding slang, I don't know. Frozen flexible first aid items. It looks like it could be gel caps at this point with that K. It probably is. I'm going to put it in there. So Paloma Picasso, maybe? Is she related maybe to Pablo Picasso? It's possible. Berry in a playa bowl. Ah, the acai berry. It's making a bit of a comeback recently. The official berry superfood of the New York Times crossword. Perhaps with the return of Will Shortz, maybe he likes the acai. Okay, bold bit of ink is a face tat. Right, a face tattoo, I guess, would be on the bolder side as tattoos go. Going backward in skateboarding slang. Oh, I do know this. Is it fakey? I think that's right, which I probably know through, I was never really a skateboarder myself, but growing up in San Diego, California, which is, I would say, very much a skateboard kind of zone, and then playing Tony Hawk, who, to the point I was making about San Diego being a skateboarding zone, Tony Hawk went to the same high school I did. I'm pretty sure that is language that I once would have known more thoroughly. Let's see. I could, if I'm wrong, then that was all meaningless what I just said. But comedian glazer, I don't know. It looks like Nicky or Ricky. Chop chop. Oh, mince. You literally chop things up in the kitchen. You mince onions, for instance. So comedian glazer, yeah, Nicky or Ricky. Negative vote in a stable. Nay, like a horse in a stable? Why is that a negative vote? Oh, because it's, right. Okay, because it sounds like nay is an N-A-Y, that is voting no, but it's in a stable, so I guess it's the sort of horse equivalent of it. I think that's what's going on. That reads almost like a cryptic clue to me. Anyway, word with actor or male. Voice actor or male actor? No. Male act, no. Sorry, I read that wrong. Voice actor or voice male. Sorry, that's what we're looking at. And then part of a Caesarian boast, right? So veni vidi vici. I came, I saw, I conquered, attributed to Julius Caesar. We don't know which of the two possibilities it is, veni or vidi, but we can put in most of the letters. And then this one, it's probably an N. Ancient Greek city known for its ornate columns would be Corinth, from which we have Corinthian columns. Okay, instruments whose players read alto clef. Violas? Yeah, the viola uses the alto clef. There we go. Okay. Dumpster dive, for example, is scavenge for whatever, goods, for treasures. Curiously strong mint. Altoid. Oh, this is wrong. Stop. Don't do it. I just misspelled it. Didn't notice that. Whoops, good thing I checked. Well, good thing I encountered this, I guess is what I mean. So the curiously strong mint is the altoid. Cocktail served with an olive is a gin martini, I guess. Why a gin martini in particular? It's certainly my preferred martini. Is the olive more traditional for a gin martini than a vodka martini? I guess I do more often see a gin martini with an olive and a vodka martini with a twist, but I don't know if that's actually meaningful. Anyway, it's obviously the answer. So, utterly defeated as oh no, it's not. Is it a wet martini as opposed to a dry martini? Because utterly defeated as noobs could be owned, in sort of internet language. You own them, you completely defeated them. Yeah, okay. You don't really hear the phrase wet martini used very often, I don't think. Does that mean less dry than a sort of normal martini, I guess? I guess it does. That makes sense. I just don't hear it said very often. Claudia Harrison's role on The Crown. Oh, she must have played Princess Anne. I don't remember that actor specifically, but that must be it. Appearances are maybe your mien, your appearance, your kind of comportment. Let's see. Cocktails served with an umbrella. Oh, look at that. We've got a wet martini next to something else. So what is this? Oh, pina colada. Oh, right. Okay. So this isn't owned spelled in the way you pronounce it, but rather owned spelled with a sort of P to O corruption, or O to P corruption, I should say. Just in the way that this doesn't really happen as much anymore, but in the sort of earlier 2000s, internet spelling was often modified like that. Okay, so cocktails served with an umbrella is a pina colada. There we go. So we have two cocktails in parallel. And then to chip in as a way would be to ante, right? That's how you grow the pot in poker. Did some personal grooming is Manscaped, one of those, I guess, sort of marketing portmanteaus that's cropped up in recent years. And then toy shovel holder is a pail on a beach, for instance. Edna Lewis, first recipient of the James Beard Living Legend Award. Right, okay, so maybe a cookbook author or cookery presenter or something. I think that's who often gets James Beard Awards. Oh, maybe restaurateurs get them as well. So, okay, so I don't know what this person did, but something dealing with cooking. And then politician's platform is a dais. Oh, yeah, okay, took a moment, and there we go. That was the Friday crossword. And nice, solid Friday themeless. I think this felt like a very classic Friday. I think difficulty level about what we would expect. And we had some punniness throughout. Not an outrageous amount of misdirection, but just some little bit of punniness. Made an impression, for instance, aped, and elbows for a chef, 50-cent piece, negative vote in a stable. That one's interesting, and how kind of cryptically it was phrased. Yeah, so we had that sort of thing throughout. And but not overly so. And that was that. That was the Friday crossword. Let me know how you fared with this one in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. Always curious to know. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Saturday edition, the second of two themeless puzzles for the week. It could be a trickier one, so join me and find out. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.